All right, now that the walls, ceiling, and the floor are complete, it's time to start moving stuff back into the garage. The epoxy actually turned out pretty awesome. It gives it this like wet look everywhere, even though it's pretty solid. It's quite reflective. So we're gonna move the tool benches back and bring in some new ones. All right, and this is with the tool bench back in its place. Now, this is obviously a little empty, so let's add some more tool benches. My plan is to add a height adjustable tool bench there, and then below it we're gonna have a cabinet and a stool. The cabinet will be on wheels so we can drag it out and bring tools to wherever we're working. So let's bring in some of those items. All right, here's the Husky tool drawer and the Husky stool. This actually came almost completely pre-assembled. Comes with the lock for all the drawers. The drawers came with this nice foam underlay, I guess, in there. I think this will be super useful because it can fit quite a bit of tools, but also comes with the handle and you can wheel it around to wherever you need. So the idea is that for the most part, it will sit under the bench that's going to get put here, and I can wheel it out whenever I need something from it. So that's great. The other thing that we're going to need in here is a tall cabinet to store some of the cleaning products and the tools, which will go in this corner here. So here's the cabinet in its box. So let's quickly assemble that and put it in its place, which will actually be that same corner. Okay, so I'm about an hour into this freaking cabinet assembly, and I'm only on step 3. The reason, every one of these metal pieces has this protective film on it, which is great because it protects them from getting scratched when shipping, but it's incredibly time consuming to take it off. You can see there, I gotta still have it on the big flat sides, but my God, they've like peeled it, like applied it on all the way to the edges and the folded parts as well. And I think these pieces, I think they only have it on one side. So yeah, you have to remove it before you assemble. Just, you know, keep in mind that if you buy a Husky cabinet, it's fully protected. After 2 hours and a half of assembly, the Husky cabinet is done. It comes with a lock, obviously. The cabinet comes with 3 shelves. You can put them wherever you want. And just need to fill it up with stuff now. Okay, and after taking delivery of the last Husky tool bench, which you can see kind of like that countertop, this is what the garage setup looks like. In terms of features, this is the 62-inch Husky tool bench. It's height adjustable, so you can just twist it up and down. If I wanted to, I could make them the same level. The only problem with that is that then the Husky drawer can't slide fully in. It'll need to stick out like about yay much, which is fine. Like if I ever need to actually have that big of a flat space, I can always move this guy out and work with that. We have the Husky stool. We have my DeWalt wrench set there, which I'm probably gonna empty out some of it into the Husky drawer, just so it's easier to access. We have my wrenches here, metric, Imperial. I didn't even, because I so rarely use the Imperial ones, when I opened up my set, it turns out that I actually have a 1 1/8 monstrous wrench. I'm not sure what I would ever use that for, but it is what it is. And then in here I have some other MISC tools like pump, battery tender, laser or infrared thermometer, some air pressure checks, some smaller screwdrivers. On this side is some consumables. I have the spacers for the forks that I had made, which I didn't end up using. I have some zip ties, some trims, some hosing, some clamps, some red grease. And then on the bottom, this is all bike parts for the most part. I have some, a replacement rear light that arrived late, some grips, relays, switches, gaskets. This is, I believe, a speedometer. So that drawer will rarely be opened. Under I have my welder and the box for the grinder, which is up there. The grinder I will move whenever I need to use to the edge or like to the middle, depending on what I'm grinding, just so, we're not spraying hot sparks everywhere on a wooden countertop. And yeah, so that's more or less it for this. The large cabinet is also filled up. Let me show you that. Cabinet, some Viking 7 Continental tires on the side. I probably will get some sort of tire rack up here on the wall. I will need to store 2 sets of tires. So probably be, up there and then one right below it. But we'll see. That's next project, next video. And then in here we have, no, don't close. On top there's extension cords, motorcycle covers, booster cables, just some MISC stuff. Second shelf is all drills and grinder. Third shelf is some spare tools, a jerry can, some cleaning products, and some consumables. And at the bottom is all cleaning products, polishing. I believe I put, yes, my axis tuning and balancing stand is back there as well, along with some wheel weights. And yeah, so that's that. All right, guys, the garage is finally in a state where we can actually start doing some more builds and doing some work. Make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications when new videos become available. I'm sure there's more things that I'll be doing in here that some of you may be interested in, as well as obviously the builds are continuing. Check out Instagram at BalkanMoto 2018, and also make sure to check out BalkanMoto.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.